This is the plaintiff, Sequoia Morgan. She says she and the defendant grew up together, and the defendant ended up moving in when she needed a place to stay. Unbelievably, the girl stole from her. That's right, her laptop, clothing, you name it, gone. The cops wanted the girl to take a lie detector test, which she initially agreed to but then backed out of. And bottom line, she wants her money. She wants it now and is suing for the $1,160.46 she's owed. This is the defendant, Alicia Sullivan. She says she's being blamed for stealing things she herself bought when she moved into the place. She doesn't owe the plaintiff anything and didn't steal her stuff. Too bad, because they were such good friends way back when, and now it's over. She's accused of stealing from a friend.
Okay, Sequoia Morgan, you are suing your former friend Alicia Sullivan for $1,160.46 that you say you were out in things that she stole from you. Tell me what's going on.
Well, first I want to just start off by saying that I knew Alicia for many years. We grew up together. I knew her since before we even started kindergarten.
Neither one of you look fully grown up now.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. How old are you?
18.
How old are you?
18.
All right. So did you go to school together?
Yeah. We grew up together. We were best friends. I consider her like a sister. And one day, Alicia, I had moved out of Sandusky when I was like 13 years old, and we still remained friends. And I trusted Alicia. I never had no problems with her whatsoever. So one day she called me and she was crying, saying that she needed a place to stay. She was tired of going to jail.
Jail?
Yeah.
What was she going to jail for?
I have no idea. She was...
Somebody asked to stay in your house and they tell you, I'm so sick of serving time, and you don't ask what they're going to jail for?
She said that she was tired of going to jail because her and her mom kept getting into it, and she was in Sandusky. It's a very small city, so there was no jobs, and I knew where she was coming from. So I said, since I was getting my own place, yeah, you can move in. I gave her a house key. I told her that when she gets on her feet that she would need to start paying, and she said that was fine. Alicia never filled out any applications that I gave her. I gave her numerous times to fill out apps. I even told her to go on websites to fill out applications for jobs.
What was she doing all day?
Nothing, Your Honor. She was sitting there asleep half the time. She was doing nothing. And I kept giving her many chances, and she was only there for about 3 days, I would say, at most. And she kept saying that she was ready to go back to Sandusky. So
after 3 days?
Yes, ma'am. And she said that she was going to be taking her items, and things that she took were not hers. I came home from work about 8 o'clock. And
because she tells you over the phone that she's going back home.
Right. She told me that she was going back home. And I called my dad and I told everybody about the situation, how
what has she taken?
Oh, she took my laptop. She took clothes. Whole complete outfits. She took clothes that I took my senior pictures in. She took brand new shoes I had just bought, towels, and laundry detergent.
Ms. Sullivan, what were you in and out of jail for?
I was a juvenile and I was on probation. It was just like house arrest, violating house arrest and stuff like that.
Can you tell me what kind of charge?
I had got a domestic when I was young.
Anything else?
No.
Theft?
No.
Okay. So you talk to Ms. Morgan and you tell her, I'm going up to the bright lights of the big city, Columbus. I got to get out of Sandusky.
She asked me to come stay with her.
Okay. And then you get there and you last 3 days. Why?
I did not go. I had money when I went there.
Okay.
And I bought the laundry detergent, and I even left her one of the laundry detergents that I did buy. Do you see me? I can't fit what she wears. I can't fit what she wears.
Depends if it's a sweater.
I can't fit her shoes. She has my shoes that she wore to work. I don't know how she had. And I didn't steal her laptop. She needs to ask who she had over her house who wanted to buy her laptop.
Who does she have over her house?
I don't know who they are. I had just got there.
Well, what did you witness?
I'm not saying they took it.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm just saying somebody asked to buy her laptop.
How do you know that?
Because I was right there.
So tell me what you heard.
How much was she going to sell her laptop for?
And what did she say to that?
It's not for sale.
Okay, and that was who to her? Who were you talking about?
Whoever the dudes was that was there. I don't know who they was.
You don't know who that person was? No. Was there a person there asking about buying your laptop?
The night before I left.
There was nobody there. I had just moved in, so who was I going to invite?
I don't know.
Nobody.
Was there a man there asking?
No,
that?
nobody was
So she's
there.
just
That's a
totally
complete
making it up.
lie.
How does this, okay, stop 1 second because I want to freeze this moment in time. She just said there was a guy in the apartment and he was asking about buying the laptop. You're saying that is a complete fabrication. There was never a guy in the apartment.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's no like shade of gray there. One of you is a bold-faced, perjuring, cold-hearted liar on that topic. One of you is completely lying. This doesn't come up in your relationship, in all that course, that so-and-so's a liar? That doesn't come up ever?
I guess
No,
when you
ma'am.
think you know somebody, you really don't.
Yeah. Yeah. When I
Nowhere to
woke
be
up
found.
for
Did you
work
end up
that
calling the
morning-
police?
Yes, ma'am. I made a police report.
May I see it?
Yes. They told me that they couldn't give me the full description of the police report. I have a defense request thing because the investigation is still it's not over yet. But the officer did state that he tried to get in contact with Alicia numerous times.
Did you talk to the police?
Yes, I talked to him. I talked to the detective, and I was gonna go take the lie detector test, but the day before I was supposed to take the lie detector test, I got a jab, and it was either take the lie detector test or my jab, and I chose my jab because I'm 18 years old. I'm trying to get on my own, and there's jobs don't come easy in Sandusky like they do Columbus and other big places. So,
Okay. Do you still have that job?
yeah, I do.
Did you see any forced entry into your apartment?
No, ma'am. I even have pictures of my patio that she claimed that she went through. It's no forced entry.
What do you mean that she claimed that she went through?
Because she said when she left, she told the officer when she left that she went through the patio. And if she goes through the patio, it's a real big inconvenience because there's bushes right there. So you can't exactly walk out of my patio. And if
So-
you read the back of those pictures, it has like little captions under there of what you're looking at. But it was a totally big inconvenience for her to go out the back door.
I didn't say that. I told her I had to go out. I went out her front door, locked her front door, came around, threw her keys through her patio door because I had to leave her keys there.
Did anybody else have a key to the apartment?
No, ma'am.
So the plaintiff never saw the defendant take the stuff. Does the plaintiff win or lose?
I say lose
Because?
she's just making assumptions.
Well, her assumption is the defendant's the only one who had access and the doors were locked, no forced entry.
But she doesn't have any proof, so how can she say that?
Can you do it by process of elimination?
No.
No? You need proof?
Yes.
You need to see it?
Yes.
We will find out going inside the courtroom.
What's missing? The computer? You have a receipt for the computer?
Yes. Also, my clothes that I took my senior pictures in. I'm talking about complete,
How odd. How many outfits were missing?
like, I would say about 6 of them, honestly. I even have pictures of me in some of the outfits that she took.
Okay, let's see that.
Also, I have the heels that she took that were brand new, and my grandma had just bought those.
You have pictures of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you have pictures of them? You have just
Well-
pictures of you in them, like coincidence? Or you have an
No,
actual...
I actually went back to the store and took pictures of them. The tags were still on those shoes. I never wore them.
Does she wear your same shoe size?
Yeah,
No.
she wears a size 7, exactly.
Can I show you my foot to show you that I don't wear a size
I prefer
7?
you not.
Okay, thank you.
Why do you suppose... I mean, you do wear totally different sizes. I mean, why do you suppose she would take your
To
clothes?
be
Just what's your
completely
theory?
honest, I think the reason why she took my items is because she came down to Columbus broke, and she knew that my items were name brand clothes, and most of them had the tag still on them, so she knew that she could get money off of them.
You think she has a drug problem?
I believe so. She could be alcoholic.
How do you come up with the 484, which is such a precise figure for the shoes and the clothes?
Well,
You're
most
guessing?
of the
You're guestimating?
no, ma'am. On the statement that my grandma wrote, she purchased some of the items, so she wrote the numbers on there.
Where
Because she still
the receipts
had
for that. Do you have receipts for that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You don't have receipts for the clothes. What you have a receipt for is the laptop, right?
So I'm gonna waste my time to go all the way down to Columbus and come back just to take her stuff.
I don't know.
That sounds.
If not you, then who?
I don't know.
You're the only person who has a key to that place.
Okay, but I had to leave her back door unlocked though. I'm not saying I don't know.
Well, maybe
who
you shouldn't
took
have done that. Maybe you should have waited till she got home to leave town.
I couldn't
Instead
wait.
of saying,
I
I'm out of here and hanging
it.
up.
It wasn't. She knew I was leaving. She knew I was leaving.
I think you took it.
I didn't take it.
I think you did. I think you did. I think maybe that's why you left town quite so quickly when you were going to Columbus to try to start a new life and to go ahead and try to find a job. How do you give it 72 hours and then say, whoop, hanging up my hat? I think you did.
Maybe because
No,
I'm-
actually, you think this is an invitation for you to keep talking, and this is not. However, you have a couple of proof problems with the amounts that you're asking for. So I'm going to do what we call here, what do we call this, Douglas?
Call it a little rough justice, Your
That's
Honor.
exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff, in this case, in the amount of $650.
Was the chance for the defendant to say a few words in her own behalf coming out of the courtroom? What's your feeling here?
I mean, she thinks I took it. I didn't take it. I know I didn't take it. That's all that matters. Whatever.
Well, why'd you leave town so fast? And
Because it wasn't at my time when I could leave. I had to find a ride.
well, if you're such good friends, why would she blame you?
Right. I don't know.
You were the only one with a key and all that, so you know it kind of looks suspicious that you left town that way.
I mean,
right?
it might look that way, but it's not at my time when I can leave. I don't have a car. I don't drive. I can't just say when I can leave.
All right. Good luck to you.
All right,
You
ladies,
head
right
right
this way.
down this way. Okay. Come on in here. Step on in here. You satisfied how this thing comes out?
Yeah, I believe justice was served. Alicia got what she deserved. And I believe the judge looked right through Alicia's lies.
Well, this is your old friend, right?
Yeah. And
Why would she do that to you all of a sudden like that?
Jealousy. Jealousy would
What's
get you
she jealous
nowhere.
of?
Me.
All of a sudden she's jealous of you after you've been friends all this time?
Well, I mean, if you have friends that envy you, that's what's going to happen. And that's the long.
What do you think, Harvey?
So all the plaintiff in this case had to do was tip the scale slightly in her favor. The defendant's credibility just kept going down, so there was enough proof to tip the scales. But if this were a criminal case, there would never be enough proof to convict.